What's going on? It's your boy Nick Moses 05 with Nick Moses 05 Gaming Podcast, the fastest growing gaming podcast around. MoFam, we are in here. So let's talk about it. Fortnite again being talked about for the stealing, man. It's been nonstop. Fortnite has been hit with stealing for a long time. It started with creators' dances. I mean, they actually had to face lawsuits for this. There's also been, multiple seasons where people complain, hey, bounties in this was stole from Call of Duty. These guns were stole from these games. This season was stole from Breath of Wild. I mean, it's just been so many different things that they have been accused of stealing, but this one's blatant. This one we can't even fake. This one is obvious. They deserve two of those. So, Among Us devs are pissed off. And you know why? Because Fortnite introduced a new mode called Impostors. And it pretty much, to me, in my opinion, is a ripoff of Among Us. And I do remember when they had the Spy Within. And I thought, yeah, that's kind of similar, but at least it's not just like Among Us. This one right here to the T is almost everything like Among Us. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what the devs said specifically and how they're pissed, okay, and how we think that Fortnite is definitely stealing, okay? And I say we because MoFam, we believe that, okay? We definitely believe that they're stealing, okay? And it's all an opinion. So Fortnite, Epic Games, you can't come after me. It's my opinion. You're stealing, okay? So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pull it up here so we're not doing it too wrong here. But Among Us devs aren't happy with Fortnite's blatant copying. As you can see it there. Shout out to The Verge for the article. It's been all over, but I went ahead and read through the article here on The Verge. So Epic Games launched Fortnite Impostors yesterday, a new mode that copies the Among Us game mechanics. While Among Us, the multiplayer game that soared in popularity at the start of the pandemic, was free on the Epic Game Store recently, Epic didn't collaborate with Innersloth at all, okay, at all. The studio that created Among Us for the new Fortnite mode. So they didn't even communicate with them. They deserve two slaps of the punch for that, okay? The developers behind Among Us are clearly surprised and unhappy that Epic has copied their game so blatantly with social deduction gameplay and a very similar map. Now, if you guys read just a second ago, it says that the game was free on the Epic Game Store. So, come on, Epic. You could have definitely reached out, man. You could have, that's no excuse. You could have reached out, and this is something that's been familiar in the Fortnite series. It would have been really, really cool to collab, said Victoria Tran, Innersloth community director. Like game mechanics, fine. Those shouldn't be gatekept. But at very least, even different themes or terminology makes things more interesting. I couldn't agree with them more. Let's just go ahead and take a look. This is from Gary Porter, okay? And I'm actually going to pull up Gary Porter's Twitter. I already got it kind of to the side here. So let's just take a first a look at the image for Gary Porter. And you see the emojis there. And I liked all this. I retweeted everything. Shout out to Gary Porter. Guys, go follow anything I look at. I always say, follow these people. These people are developers in the community, so you want to keep a close touch with them, all right? But this one here, we can see the layout on the right of Among Us and the layout of Fortnite on the left. And very similar. I mean, to the T, even the, oh, this is the cafeteria now, or how do you do? I'm not sure, but the layout does look similar to me. And also on top of that, the game mode is exactly the same. I mean, you got one person that's the imposter really going around killing everyone else while the others do certain tasks and things they need to do to get out of there. It's the same exact concept. And look in here, the maps don't look too much different. You can say the layout is different, but I'm sure the places and how you navigate around them are very similar. Now, let's read some more from Gary Porter. I haven't been tweeting much recently because I've been working so hard on upcoming content for Among Us. So it feels weird to be compelled to tweet again because of stuff like this. It's okay though, they flipped electrical and medbay and connected security to the cafeteria. So that's not much of a difference, let's be honest. I wasn't even around for the development of Scaled, and I'm still kind of offended. Now, Scaled, I believe, is the first map that was developed on Among Us. I'm not sure about that. Correct me if I'm wrong, MoFam, okay? But anyway, that's my piece on the whole thing. Gonna get back to adding butts to Among Us or whatever. My man, Gary, I'm gonna just say this to you, man. I hate that you guys have to go through that, especially with Fortnite being so popular, so big, and Among Us not being as big as Epic Games and Fortnite. Okay, so you can get overshadowed. There's a lot of kids probably playing the Impostors mode on Fortnite who have not played Among Us at all. I remember my first time playing Among Us with my youngest daughter, who is 5, and then I played with my other 2 daughters and my son and my wife. We all played together, and we had the best time ever, I could say. And it's Among Us has been a staple in the family to play like games all together. It's a great game. Okay. We will not be playing Imposters mode. We're just all, I'm a Fortnite fan, I'm admit, but things like this turn me off. I never was into the Imposters mode. I hate the rip-off stuff. It just burns me up. So I'm not going to be playing it. But let's go ahead and finish up here. Gary Porter, a developer of Among Us, also pointed out the similarities between the map that Fortnite uses in Among Us. It's okay that they flipped electrical and medbay and connected security to cafeteria. So you see how he joked about that, and they're just reiterating it. Callum Underwood, another developer in Among Us, tweeted and deleted what he referred to as spicy. Spicy! Spicy tweets. He ain't feeling that. He ain't feeling that. He ain't feeling it. He had to put some spicy. That's what I'm talking about. Talk your ish. Okay? Before then, inviting other game makers to collaborate with Among Us instead. Kotaku also spotted that Adriel Wallach, a programmer at Innersloth, also shared a comic about the theft online, or the theft of art online. Now, you can see Puff here wrote, "We didn't patent the Among Us mechanics. I don't think that leads to a healthy game industry." I will agree, patenting mechanics stops a lot of other, games from using similar things, which might help your game in the end. Is it really that hard to put 10% more effort into putting your own spin on it, though? It's not. It's really not that hard. They literally just copied and paste, in my opinion. And just think, if Fortnite went ahead and patent, let's say, or I don't think Fortnite was the first one, maybe PUBG, if the whole, battle royale modes, what if they patent that? So Fortnite couldn't use it. No one could use it. I mean, what would be going on at that point? Now, I'm blowing up here, okay? But nonetheless. So, and you see, I'm super blowing up over here. So, nonetheless, Innersloth co-founder Marcus Bromander said the company didn't patent Among Us mechanics, and they don't think it leads to a healthy game industry. So that is Marcus Bromander. All right, doesn't say it there, but that's him. Epic's imposter mode in Fortnite has obviously taken the Among Us team by surprise, even if it's only a temporary mode in the game. The not so subtle hints at copying and art theft here come after small creators have accused Epic of stealing their work in the past. Epic has faced years of legal complaints related to emotes that the company copied from children and independent artists without paying them. Oh my God. So let me pull up for a second. So I'm gonna just give y'all some preference. The game called I can't think of it at the top of my head though, but it's similar to the Roblox kind of thing, and I want to kind of pull it up. I'm gonna see if I can. Blancos, there we go. Blancos Block Party. They actually, if you have not heard of Blancos Block Party, I suggest you check it out. What they have been doing is different creators and artists have been creating these skins for characters. These skins can be resold. They can't be stolen. These artists now have their work patented. That is something that they've done because of things like this. Okay, Epic Games, this is not the first, second, or third, or fourth, or fifth time they've been accused of stealing things. Okay, so on top of that, we have a very simple way to collab. You know what that is? Holler at them. Just call them. All you got to do is call the devs on Among Us, say, hey, we would like to collab on something. And you know what you could have done? You possibly could have had, Among Us different skins in the game. Maybe those could have sold for how much? Imagine having Among Us skins in the game and selling those. You could have also probably just had a spitting image of the map. A lot of things. You collab with Street Fighter, you're collabing with Superman, you're collabing with all these other things. But Among Us, it was very easy to steal that mode and make it your own. And I'm going to just say that was bogus. Okay, that was super bogus in my opinion. So Let's go ahead and see what Caleb had to say. Caleb said, reach out if you want to do an Among Us collab. We have a few cool ones in the works. We also have stock contracts for Among Us IP usage. Just ask if you follow some basic rules. It's usually fine. You too can have Among Us in your video game. I'm going to bed and I'm on a holiday, so won't reply to anyone for a few days. So I literally posted this at the worst time, but that's how strategy works. Don't ask me to explain. It's very complicated. Now, we're not done. So Adriel Wallach, remember they said about that comic? So we'll get to the comic, but below that she says, anyway, just feeling pretty bummed today. Everything in the world was already feeling insurmountable. So this was just another fun reminder of how tiny we really are. And I hate hearing that, especially for developers who develop such a great game. And Fortnite's making, tons and tons and tons of money and don't give them no respect. So Epic Games, that was a dirty, nasty move, man. I made this. You made this? I made this. Yo, that is so perfect. That is exactly how it is. Some guy comes with a hat, thinks he's just super cool. Look what I made. And then they go, you made this? And then as soon as they walk off, they go, well, really, I made this. That is sad, man. That is so sad that it has to go there to the point where you're literally just taking people's work. All right. Now, Epic's choice to copy Among Us also comes just months after the company's bitter legal battle with Apple. It's a legal fight that Epic CEO Tim Sweeney has described as about basic freedoms of all consumers and developers. This is not a great look if Epic is fighting for small developers. So Epic, you're fighting for small developers as far as getting them a bigger cut of the pie, as money being made from helping develop and giving, I guess, exclusive rights to Epic for launching these games. But at the same time, you're stealing ideas. If I'm a developer, I might have to look into that. I really might have to look into that. You have now a game that has not stolen ideas once, twice, 3, 4, 5, just multiple times. So many times, it's disgusting. So I'm not going to carry on too much. I want to let you guys know what it is. If you want to try Fortnite Imposter mode, it is up now. You can go to Fortnite and go ahead and test it out. Guys, I have not played it. If you can comment and let me know if that game mode is identical to it. From everything what I'm seeing, the layout and everything is pretty much a spitting image. I'm even, one more thing before I go, I'm just going to, for all those that doubt that it is not a spitting image, let me go ahead and pull up something here to might change your mind. Some people seem like can't see the similarity, so here it is. It's not obvious. The room might have different points, but you can't look at this and think it's totally different. And look at these. You can see very similar. Layout just changed around a little bit, but the way you're navigating around everything is almost the same. Fortnite, I'm sorry, and I see why I was turned off from Fortnite a while ago. I play it just occasionally, but it has turned me off terribly, man. And this is another one. My daughter has stopped playing it. It used to be one where she was looking at skins. She wanted skins and she would go into party mode and play with people. But lately, she has not cared for it. My oldest daughter is a huge fan of it. My son, huge fan. So they may still be playing it, but a lot of us had kind of cut back on Fortnite. I don't know if that fan base is getting lower, but I could see it getting lower possibly. But anyways, it's your boy Nick Moses05, Nick Moses05 Gaming Podcast. Check us out on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, anywhere you go. Check out the live stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram. We're all over. So look up Nick Moses05 Gaming Podcast. It's your boy Nick Moses05. We out.